On the news headlines, there are reports of a building collapse at the Ochanja market in Onitsha. CBN begins sale of forex to BDCs. Police stop NLC protests in Borno State. Governor Makinde joins protests, says hardship to be over soon. And entertainment, 13 years after, Inoji announces end of the Johnsons TV series. And on sports, Troost Ekong undergoes successful surgery in Finland. Good day, this is Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onwado. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has approved the sale of foreign exchange to eligible Bureau de Change operators, BDCs, to meet the demand for invisible transactions. The sum of $20,000 is to be sold to each BDC at the rate of 1,301 naira to the dollar, representing the lower band rate of executed sports transactions at NAFEM for the previous trading day, as at today, 27th February 2024. All BDCs are allowed to sell to end users at a margin not more than 1% above the purchase rate from CBN. Director of Trade and Exchange Department of the CBN, Dr. Hassan Mahmoud, said in a statement. He said the move was part of the ongoing reforms in the foreign exchange market aimed at achieving an appropriate market-determined exchange rate for the naira. And now there have been news of building collapse at the Ochanja market in Onitsha, Anambra State. Evacuation and the rescue still ongoing at the site. 5 persons are reportedly stuck under the rubble. We'll bring you details of that report as news emerges. Moving on now, despite assurances by the Nigerian police to provide security for members of the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC during their 2-day nationwide protest against hunger and poverty in the country, operatives of the Borno State Command prevented members of the state's chapter of the union from embarking on the peaceful protests. Leadership reports that personnel of the Nigeria Police Force in their numbers mounted sentry some meters to the road leading to the NLC house at the old GRA Maiduguri, while the state's Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Lawal Yusuf, and other unit commanders laid siege to the entrance of the Labour House, thus ensuring that the workers did not join the nationwide protests. Arguments ensued between members of the union who insisted that the protest must go on and relocated to about 100 meters from the NLC house. But policemen moved in and halted them from going further. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has successfully dismantled and arrested members of an organized criminal organization which specializes in trafficking heroin across Nigeria, South Africa, and Mozambique, Europe, and also America. A 12-day well-coordinated operation led to the seizure of the single largest consignment of heroin at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos. This was disclosed at a press conference by the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, in Lagos on Tuesday. He further explained that pre-emptive measures or actions so far taken against members of the syndicate included freezing a total of 107 bank accounts associated with 14 members of the cartel, as well as 119,582,928.31 naira found in some of the already traced bank accounts. He added that the hotel and the mansion linked to the head of the syndicate in Nigeria, Reginald Peter Chidiebere, and another mansion linked to the head of the syndicate in Mozambique, Festus Ibewuike, located in Agbo Palace area, had already been marked for forfeiture to the federal government. Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has assured protesting workers that the current economic hardship in the country will soon be over. The governor stated this on Tuesday when he joined the protesting members of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) at Total Garden along Secretariat Road, Agodi, Ibadan, during their two-day nationwide protest against hunger and poverty. The governor, while addressing the protesters, called for calm, stating that he as well was feeling the heat of the hardship and joined the protesters to raise alarm about the deteriorating economic situation in the country. The governor said hardship and poverty have reached alarming levels, with many unable to feed themselves or find work to do. He urged all parties to work together to find solutions, expressing hope that the situation can be turned around. To some entertainment, veteran Nollywood actress, or rather actor, Charles Inoji has announced the end of popular Nigerian comedy series The Johnsons 30 years after its showing on the airwaves. The Nigeria series, referred for its humor and heartfelt moments, had forged an enduring bond with fans who have journeyed alongside its quirky characters through years and laughter and tears. In a post on his Instagram page, Inoji wrote, "Thank you, Africa. After 13 years of absolute magic, 13 years of awesomeness, 13 years of being Africa's most watched show on television, 13 years of being every family's favorite, the Johnsons has finally taken a bow. I thank my co-travelers, the wonderful team of cast and the crew, without whom this past 13 years could not have been spectacular, outstanding as the Johnsons made it. I am immensely grateful to our fans across the African continent for the love and support we got unconditionally. Indeed, while it is the beginning of greater exploits from every individual member of the team, like every good thing that must have a terminal point, it is the end of the road for the Johnsons. Thank you." Now on sports, Super Eagles captain William Troost Ekong is set to miss the rest of the season after undergoing a successful surgery in Finland, according to Fabrizio Romano. The 30-year-old was part of the Nigerian team that lost 2-1 to Cote d'Ivoire in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON final. It has now emerged that Troost Ekong picked up a hamstring problem during the group stages of the continental tournament. This led to the defender sitting out the final group game against Guinea-Bissau. However, Troost Ekong played on with the injury, including 120 minutes against South Africa in the semi-final, and broke Stephen Keshi's record as top-scoring Nigerian defender at the AFCON. The Nigerian international is now in Finland to undergo surgery to repair a ruptured bicep femoris in his right leg. Well, that's the news here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158.